This has been a presentation of ABC News. More Americans get their news from ABC News than from any other source.
Will Smith, Gene Hackman, Enemy of the State, ABC Saturday, 8/7 Central.
At Meijer, we're always looking to improve the quality of fruit we put on your table. That's why in our strawberry fields, we've reduced the use of pesticides and actually vacuum up insects. It's healthier for the plants and healthier for you. Next time you vacuum the family room, think of all the acres we vacuum just to bring you the best tasting strawberry we know how.
This is the Ford Explorer, the best-selling SUV in America. With its third-row seat that folds flat into the floor, Explorer offers the best-in-class passenger and cargo room. And now it comes with $1,500 cash back. Once again, this is the best-selling SUV. This is what it offers. This is the deal you can get on one. It's that simple. Ford Explorer. See it today at your local Ford store and drive on. Now there's $2,500 cash back on Explorer Sports, too.
Forget the coffee mug on your living room carpet. Tonight we'll show you how to practice your swing in style from the comfort of your own home.
Then a husband speaks about allegations that his wife is wanted for murder. She claims her name's Tanya, but cops say, not so fast. This is Margot Freshwater.
But first, family friends speak. Hear from those who knew the family of Chandra Levy best. Columbus's News Center starts right now.
Now, live from WSYX TV, this is Columbus's News Center on ABC 6.
A close friend of the Levy family is sharing in their grief tonight.
Even though the question of Chandra's whereabouts has now been answered, Sandra Phelan says the girl's parents are now forced to ask another round of painful questions.
Now that part of the mystery surrounding Chandra Levy's disappearance has been answered, the questions of who murdered her and why still remain. Both of Chandra's parents graduated from OSU. They still visit friends here, friends like Sandra Phelan. And although she hasn't spoken with Bob or Sue Levy since their daughter was confirmed dead, she knows they were holding out hope that Chandra would eventually come home.
I found myself starting to talk about her in the past tense, and they corrected me and they told her that they talk about her in the present tense, and I said okay, and I adjusted my thinking, and that's how they've held on to their hope. But it was almost surreal the way that while we were talking in the present tense, they were sending dental records.
Those were the same dental records that ultimately proved that the remains found in a Washington, D.C. park were Chandra's. Phelan knows the Levys are devastated, and she tells us her heart is with them as they grieve.
It's beyond words what I could tell them. I know they're in tremendous pain, and I guess I just want to put my arms around them and hug them.
A lawyer for Congressman Gary Condit thinks D.C. police have a lot of explaining to do. Condit's lawyer implies that the discovery of Chandra Levy's remains in a Washington park shows Condit was not involved in her disappearance. Chandra's parents believe their daughter was murdered, but so far police and forensic experts haven't announced their findings. Well, the Franklin County coroner is still trying to identify a woman found in a field in Groveport. Dr. Brad Lewis has been able to rule out a dozen women reported missing from Ohio and 2 other states, including Stacy Colbert of Columbus and Patty Adkins of Marysville. The coroner knows she's a white woman between 35 and 55 years old with a height around 4'11" to 5'2". A Groveport couple found the remains in April while walking behind their home.
Tanya McCarter's family refuses to believe that she's Margot Freshwater. Freshwater is a convicted murderer who escaped from a Tennessee prison 32 years ago. Police say she and Tanya McCarter are one in the same. News Center's Carol Looper spoke with McCarter's husband. He doesn't believe it.
I talked to Daryl McCarter and his wife's son Tim this afternoon. Daryl was to see his wife tonight in the jail for the first time since she was arrested Sunday. He tells me he feels like he's living a nightmare.
The emotion swells up so bad that you can't stand it.
Daryl McCarter is obviously in great pain.
Did you know any of the things being claimed?
No, not one iota.
You want the truth to come out?
I do want the truth to come out.
Whatever it is.
Whatever it is.
Tim will see his mother in jail Sunday.
I'm gonna tell her I love her and I'm here for her, and we're all here for her.
No matter what?
No matter what. It's my mother.
And Daryl tells me he loves his Tanya deeply.
No matter what she says. Because I know she is not the person they say she is, and she didn't do those things they say she did.
How do you know?
I just know it in my heart.
I'm Carol Looper for Columbus's News Center.
County Prosecutor Ron O'Brien tells NewsCenter fingerprints prove Tanya McCarter is Margot Freshwater. Her case goes to court in 2 weeks. Tonight, a little baby needs his mother, a relative, or anyone who knows him to step forward. Take a good look at this baby boy. He was brought to Franklin County Children's Services yesterday. A man who lives on Gerbert Road says the baby's mother asked him to watch the child for 10 minutes while she ran an errand, but she never returned, and no one knows who this little boy is.
We're not saying that he is necessarily an abandoned baby, but we very much want to find the mother or another relative and to find out who this little guy is so that we can make sure that he has proper care.
The baby is about 8 or 9 months old and he is in good health. If you have any information about who this baby is, call Columbus Police or Franklin County Children's Services. Their 24-hour hotline is 229-7000. Tonight, the search continues for a man accused of dumping gasoline on 3 children, then setting their house on fire.
Police say Hart got into a fight with his girlfriend, poured gas on her kids, and set the house on fire, then took off. But Bruce's mother told us her son is not armed, not dangerous, and would never hurt a child.
Talked to my son earlier, and what he wants to do, he is willing to consider giving himself up to the police officers, but only until his side of the story is told because of all the lies that have been told.
She also says her son and his ex-girlfriend have a history of domestic violence. Well, no holiday until the budget's balanced. That's the word from Ohio's governor to state lawmakers. The governor himself is prepared to work throughout the weekend to get the needed votes. Right now, all that stands between getting the budget approved is 3 to 6 Republican votes. Several conservative House members oppose the plan because it relies on new taxes to fix a multi-million-dollar state deficit.
Some of Ohio's finest have been called up and will be heading out. 56 servicemen and women will be going overseas. The group specializes in languages, communications, and medical treatment. They'll be trained at a base in the United States, then go overseas to a classified location. The commander-in-chief is on a country number 2 in his European tour. Today he met with Russian President Vladimir Putin. The two signed a treaty to reduce their country's nuclear arsenals. During a speech in Berlin, Bush warned that the attacks of 9/11 could also happen in Europe.
Those who despise human freedom will attack it on every continent. Those who seek missiles and terrible weapons are also familiar with the map of Europe.
Tomorrow, the two presidents will sign a nuclear arms treaty that will slash warheads by 2/3 on each side.
Well, the suicide bombs continue in the fight between Israelis and Palestinians. Today, a bomb exploded in southern Tel Aviv, killing the attacker and injuring at least 3 Israelis. That blast was apparently caused by a car bomb. The suspected bomber first tried to enter a club next door, and security guards started firing at him. The Israeli embassy in France is nothing more than a pile of charred remains tonight. It's believed the fire was not caused by arson or an attack, but an electrical problem. The building was unoccupied at the time. 8 firefighters were injured battling the blaze.
Passengers aboard Flight 93, the plane that crashed in Pennsylvania on September 11th, was aimed for the most important home in the country. A senior al-Qaeda leader in U.S. custody told U.S. officials that the hijackers had originally targeted the White House. U.S. fighters were flying to intercept it and possibly shoot it down when it crashed. The Brooklyn Bridge is turning 119, but there won't be any birthday celebration for the New York landmark this year. The latest threats of terrorism has forced New York officials to call off the ceremonies. The Big Apple is on edge, especially after police found a suspicious package on the bridge just yesterday. It turned out to be nothing.
Pope John Paul II tried to reach out to the Russian Orthodox Church, but one faithful follower got a bit too close to the pontiff. During the service, security officials dragged away a man on crutches after he tried to approach the altar. The man got within 15 feet of the Pope. He claimed he just wanted to have his picture taken with the pontiff. Well, he's been outspoken about getting the Catholic Church to open up about the sex abuse crisis. Now a Milwaukee archbishop is at the center of the crisis, accused of a cover-up. Paul Marcoux says Archbishop Rembert Weekland sexually assaulted him 20 years ago, then paid him almost $500,000 to keep quiet. The Archbishop denies those allegations. He's been in the Roman Catholic Church for 51 years, but as required by church law, he submitted his resignation earlier this year on his 75th birthday.
Parts of Colorado continue to burn tonight, but Mother Nature may soon lend a hand to the fight. Firefighters battling a 4,000-acre wildfire are hoping for rain and maybe even snow. The bad news, high winds are expected before the rain, which could further spread the flames. So far, 5 cabins, 1 home, and another building have burned. Several hundred homes have been evacuated. We certainly can say good things about the weather today.
Oh, it's gorgeous out there today. Our friends in town for the memorial, loving it.
Yes,
But let me show you what's going to be happening later on in the week. See all this rain, showers and thunderstorms back along the Mississippi. It's part of a cold front. And when you know it, that front will be making its way to Ohio. It's going to kind of hang around here for a couple of days. So the memorial forecast, sun and storms, temperature in the 70s. And I'll be back with all the details in just a couple minutes.
All right. Thanks, Chris.
Is Bigfoot in California? One man says he has proof of the big beast.
Then one of golf's greats loses his life. Coming up, we look back on the life of Slammin' Sammy Snead.
Plus, want to practice your short game but don't want to go to the golf course? We'll show you how to putt in style at home.
Also tonight, it is swimming season, but our area pool's ready to handle the large number of kids.
But first, we honor Jamie Sheets in the Army Reserve and tonight's hometown hero.
We're also proud to salute Mark Mrazek. He's in the Navy and he's one of our hometown heroes. We're proud you're watching Columbus's News Center.
We're 2 years young in our new location, so come celebrate with us at John Hinderer Honda's 2nd annual anniversary sale. You can lease a 2- or 4-door 2002 Accord V6 for just $289 per month, or lease a 2-door Civic EX for just $199 per month.
It's a great feeling doing business with John Hinderer Honda. It's a great feeling doing business with John Hinderer Honda.
You ready, Josh?
Just about. Okay, I'm ready.
Now, just in time for summer, get super sizzling sandals only from Marathon. Make a great impression with sensational sandals for just 99 cents a pair, plus tax with 8-gallon fill-up. That's right, just 99 cents a pair.
So, what do you think?
They're working for you.
An American company, serving America. Marathon.
All-American summer fun starts with All-American Summer Favorites, on sale now at Big Bear. Save on Gold Label USDA Choice New York Strip Steak, great on the grill, just $3.99 a pound. Oscar Mayer Wieners, 1-pound pack, buy 1, get 2 free. And fresh whole watermelons, just $3.98 each. Plus, Breyer's Ice Cream, buy 1, get 1 free with your wild card. This week at Big Bear.
At Kia's all-model sales event, you can get up to $2,000 cash back or 0% financing on a new car. Like the affordable Rio, redesigned Spectra, and the rugged Sportage. What's even more attractive, they're backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty.
They're here for the all-model sales event? Mm-hmm. Did you tell them all model means all car models?
Uh-uh.
Good man.
Visit your Greater Columbus Kia retailers through May 31st.
He grew up in the backwoods of West Virginia, playing golf in his bare feet with clubs made from tree limbs. Today, the man known as Slammin' Sammy Snead died at the age of 89. Snead served as pro emeritus at the Greenbrier Resort in White Sulphur Springs, West Virginia. The News Center sports team will have much more on the life and achievements of the golfing great later on in the show. Well, the Memorial Tournament teed off today, but making it into the professional field at Muirfield takes more than just the drive drive, you gotta know how to putt.
Now some golf enthusiasts here in town are bringing the short game a lot closer to home. Here's NewsCenter's Jim Altman.
Well, Mike, for a bunch of green, you can build a green. The next trend in golf might be right in your backyard. They say in golf, you drive for show and putt for dough.
No one practices their putting. They all go to the driving range and hit drives.
And now a Columbus company wants to bring you home on the range, or at least home on the putting green.
For golfers, this is the ultimate toy.
Coming to a backyard near you, your own custom-made putting green. Dr. Steve Hirsch of Powell always enjoys an evening read.
There is not a golfer in the world who does not try to get better at every aspect of the game, and this is half of it, right in your backyard.
In golf craze Columbus, the short game has truly been the driving force behind the company Private Putting Greens.
This is our 4th year in business, and we've probably tripled what we did last year already.
For about $6,000 or $7,000, the company will come to your backyard and build you your very own putting green. It takes about 1 or 2 weeks to install, but of course, once you've put it in and bought it, you've kind of sold your excuses on the course. Steve says installing his putting green has been a stroke of genius.
Oh yeah, my handicap went from, 9 to 6 in 3 months.
And if you are willing to putt for dough, theoretically, the green could pay for itself.
If you play for high enough stakes, it might. At a $2 Nassau, it might take a couple years.
And if you're wondering, the greens are made of a synthetic grass, so they don't need watering, mowing, they don't need chemicals. And Mike Rao, they'll also build you a sand trap if you're having trouble with that. I know you were out in the course today.
I like that.
Yeah.
With all the money you spend, do they give you lessons?
Tell them about your round today, Mike.
We don't have that much time. you were missing those putts on purpose, weren't you?
Of course.
Okay, I thought so.
Absolutely.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Well, Chris Bradley actually did some work today, too, not on the greens, but you were working in the green.
We were doing the gardening thing
That's
tonight
right.
at 5, and we're getting ready for that house and garden tour thing. We'll talk more about that. Hey, lots of folks traveling as we head into the Memorial Holiday weekend. If you're going south down to Florida, I got something I want to talk to you about. Big surf coming in out there, and they're getting what they call the rip tides. Have you ever heard of those? That's when basically you get sucked out into the ocean and can't swim back in. Remember, with a rip tide, you don't want to swim back towards land. You want to swim along the shoreline to get out of the tide, then come back in. So if you ever caught in one of those, don't panic. Just swim along the shoreline and then back towards land. Hate to be in one of those things. Let's show you how it looks here at home. 64. That's our temperature right now. Skies are partly cloudy in Columbus. Some other readings for you tonight. 64 up in Marion. At 64 Zanesville, Muskingum County. Down to Clinton County. 60 degrees right now in Wilmington. Nighttime low temperatures. Not as cold tonight as it has been. Notice how mild it is back at St. Louis. 73. It's 65 right now in Chicago. And our low tonight down to 57. Always like this. The 3-degree guarantee was 75, and that was our official high. 41 this morning. Normally we're at 76. 90 our record high in your sunrise and sunset times for tomorrow. 6:09 in the morning and 8:48 tomorrow evening. Now here's what's going on. We have high pressure hanging on for another day. Then a cold front off to our west will bring some showers and thunderstorms in here, arriving late tomorrow and continuing on into the day on Saturday. Some of the storms may actually be severe. Storm Prediction Center says yes, there is the risk for some severe weather as this approaches us on Saturday in particular, especially Saturday afternoon into Saturday night. Here's the front. You can see it's still well off to our west. Tomorrow, thunderstorms and 75. Storms will be late in the day, I think. Much of the day is going to be pretty nice with sunshine. Here's what we're looking at across the area temperature-wise. 75 Mount Gilead, 77 in Zanesville. And hour by hour, the cold front approaches from the west. Notice here some heavier rain. You're seeing it on the Doppler already back across Illinois up to around Chicago. The front then is going to kind of hang around the Buckeye State. Now Saturday morning we're dry. Then late Saturday, this area of low pressure here will move up to about Indianapolis and continue up to around Toledo. This will pull through a cold front late on Saturday and into Sunday morning. Now, I think we'll start off with some clouds Sunday morning, but through the day, improving weather. If you're going to the race over in Indianapolis 500, things look real nice there. Okay, the forecast, 75, 3-degree guarantee for tomorrow, then 78 Saturday. We're dry, I think, on Sunday. There might be a leftover shower over around Zanesville, Athens area, but that'll be first thing in the morning. And Monday, Memorial Day, dry, 77 and partly sunny.
All right.
Looking good.
We'll take that partly sunny. Thanks, Chris. Well, with Memorial Day just around the corner, swimming season is fast approaching, but there is some concern over a possible shortage of lifeguards. It takes about 130 lifeguards to keep an eye on the thousands of swimmers throughout the summer. Lifeguards were in short supply at this time last year, but things do look a lot better right now.
We'll fill up. We always do. There's 3 or 4 lifeguarding classes going on right now throughout the city that will draw several new employees from.
The 10 outdoor pools wintered well. Right now they're being drained, power washed, and painted. They'll be filled and ready to open in no time. And that was always a cool summer job for high school students, to be a lifeguard. Hang around the pool. Well, imagine finding animal eyes in your backyard. Only problem, the animals they belong to are nowhere to be found. We'll explain that ahead.
And this is not exactly a picture-perfect parking job. Coming up, how one driver landed his SUV in the pool. You're watching Columbus's NewsCenter.
Jessica Sheets owns a Hyundai Accent.
It looks great. There's enough room to fit all your friends in there.
It comes with the freedom of America's best warranty.
It tells me that Hyundai is there for me as the customer.
And the Accent has so many standard features, no wonder it's the best-selling car in its class.
The Accent was a great deal. I got exactly what I was looking for a great price.
The Hyundai Accent at just $8,994. It could be your best value, too. The Hyundai Accent at $8,994. Your test drive is waiting.
Ah, yes, the sounds of summer. Fountains gurgling. Steaks grilling. Sprinklers oscillating. And yes, mosquitoes electrocuting. Everything for the outdoors at Mom.
Honey, is the barbecue chicken ready yet?
Yes, almost. Oh, yeah.
Introducing Papa John's Chicken Barbecue Pizza. Char-grilled all-white meat chicken drizzled with tangy barbecue sauce over bacon, onion, and cheese. Order a large for only $10.99 and leave the barbecuing to us.
Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John.
Y'all ready for this?
Are you ready for the selection, the value, the excitement? It's Toyota's nationwide summer event featuring 18 different models. Now for 5 days only, Toyota will match your down payment up to $750 on any new Camry for the first time ever. Or choose Solara, RAV4, 4Runner, or Tundra. You put $750 down, they'll make it $1,500, but only through May 28th.
Y'all ready for this?
See your Central Ohio Toyota dealer before it all ends Tuesday.
Off the satellite tonight, Bigfoot, Sasquatch, call him what you will.
But the big hairy beast could soon be proven as something more than just a fairy tale. A California man found a giant fossilized footprint in a slab of granite. No one knows what made it or when, but right now the man who found it is hoping someone who knows about this kind of stuff will contact him.
Talk about a wet ride. A teenage driver makes a quick turn to avoid an oncoming vehicle and ends up crashing through a fence. The car came to a stop in a backyard swimming pool. The driver suffered only minor injuries but was pretty shaken up by the whole event. A crew was called out to remove the SUV from the wet parking space.
Well, most people are flattered when all eyes are on them, but when the eyes are in your backyard, you may not be so flattered. Residents in Missouri have found as many as 40 animal eyeballs littering their backyards. Police think they're cow eyes and may have come from a meatpacking plant or a school laboratory. They don't think it's a case of animal abuse. Let's hope not. That would be pretty gross.
I remember those from like high school biology class. I think you had to dissect them.
Yuck. Well, round one of the memorial is complete.
Anthony Rossman takes us through a day that had the Golden Bears stealing the show. It's next on Columbus's NewsCenter.
Buick, official car of the PGA Tour, welcomes the pros. Central Ohio, you don't have to wait for the Memorial Tournament for a great drive. Right now, Buick delivers a special edition Century. Dual zone climate control, power driver seat, virtually power everything. With $2,500 in cash back and option package savings, this Century is available now for around $20,000. Get a great drive at your Columbus area Buick dealer today.
The human spine consists of 33 vertebrae. Through it, nerves run to the brain, sending messages to all parts of the body. If you think about it, which you don't, SBC works pretty much the same way. The only difference is our backbone, our networks reach across a good part of the country, sending vital signals not to hands or feet or eyes, but to communities, companies, families. These days, it's not real fashionable to tell the world how big you are. But the nearly 190,000 people at SBC are here to say they're proud of what they've built and how they've built it. Some might say that takes a bit of backbone, too. A big company, a big responsibility. Infinite Service, SBC.
Brings out the Italian in everyone.
Man, that chicken parmesan didn't bring out the Italian in me.
Me neither. I mean, it was awesome. The chicken, the cheese, but I'm still the same.
Fazoli's new oven-baked chicken parmesan, tender breaded filet with unlimited breadsticks, brings out the Italian in everyone.
What band is this?
Fazoli's. Everyone's Italian.
NewsCenter Memorial highlights are brought to you by General Motors, Fazoli's, Ford, and your local Lexus dealer.
How you doing, everybody? They will play in the memory of one of the game's all-time greats, Sam Snead, who used that sweet swing to win 7 majors and a record 81 PGA Tour events. Died today at the age of 89. And perhaps his most impressive feat, Snead became the first player on the PGA Tour to shoot his age at 67 at the age of 67. Snead is survived by 2 sons, Sam Jr. and Terry.
We will remember Snead Sam Snead in a very jovial way. He was a consummate gamesman. He loved to play golf, obviously. Classic everything, just classic storyteller, classic golf swing, classic gentleman.
Sam had a very interesting personality, but he was always very generous with his time with me, and when I'd ask him questions, he'd spend a tremendous amount of time trying to make sure I got the right message and the right understanding of the golf swing.
He is etched in history. An opening day that had everything. Nicklaus off to a golden start. Tiger and the word bogey actually mentioned in the same sentence. And a former champ, Bob Tway, slides into the lead with a 65. It was like a day at the beach at Muirfield. Terrific day. Hey, down in front. You don't want to say beach in golf unless you're Phil Mickelson. He's pretty good. Early in the day, nearly holds it on 1 for birdie, but he's 1 over par. Stuart Sink sets the tone early. This for birdie, and this is a bomb. Wow. Slam dunk for Sink. He is 6 under. Tom Lehman, the 94 champ. He's also the tournament record holder from 94. On 9, and this is what you call throwing a dart. Just sticks there like Velcro. Lehman 5 under on the round. Jack providing the thrills on 18, the approach on that tough second shot. 6 iron up the hill. And that is golden. One of the best on the day. More on the Bear tomorrow. We hope he will move forward. And couldn't find Tiger with a pair of binocs. He was here, there, everywhere except the hole. A double bogey on 18, misses the short one, and Tiger says, I will see you later. No interview, exit stage left. But we did stay long enough to sign some autographs. Bob Tway hasn't won a tournament since '95, but he had it going. Big guy from Oklahoma with a super approach here at 17. And our photographer has it measured in right underneath the pin. We fast forward to the birdie attempt. He birdied 4 of his first 5 holes, and he had a tap-in eagle for 7 under 65 today. So on the leaderboard, Tway on top, Stuart Sink a shot back, and Stuart Appleby feeling good in their neighborhood. Tom Lehman looking good himself. Tom Pernice, Jeff Sluman in a big group at 69. Wright State's Frank Licklater at 3 under, along with former Memorial champ Vijay Singh and Justin Leonard. Jack under par, beating Phil Mickelson today. Former Buckeye John Cook, a 1 over. And while we're at it, he beat Tiger as well. No comment from the Tigger after the 74. Former Bucks Joey Sindelar and Chris Smith at 75. Sergio, 3 over. Duval the same. And big John Daly, 81. Here's the leader and the legend.
Well, I got off to a great start. I made a nice putt on the first hole, about 20-footer, and I made a 30-footer on the second hole, so kind of a good feeling. And hit a nice shot on 3 and made that, so I got off to a great start.
You know, I mean, 71's, you know, not a great round. I mean, it's a good round for me, but I mean, it's a good round actually in relation to the field today. But you know, years ago, if I'd have shot 71, I wouldn't be very happy, would I? But I'm tickled pink today.
Let's hope he stays tickled tomorrow. NewsCenter continues after this.
NewsCenter is brought to you by Bob Boyd, Lincoln Mercury. Celebrity contract perks. Mariah's Donuts, J-Lo's obsession with white, and the star who demands a food tester. Then toys of the rich and famous, Jules, Jets, and Jacuzzis. Plus the Friend Summer Plans and Steve Harvey, XCT. Tomorrow at 7 on ABC 6.
1, 2, 3.
The only V6 with Ram Air. One of the century's 10 best engines. The largest engine in its class. Now, it's time to motor. For $2,000 cash back or 1.9% APR financing on the sporty Pontiac Grand Am or the wide-track Grand Prix. One drive will show you why most new car buyers who shop a Pontiac buy one. See your select Central Ohio Pontiac dealers today.
How much can crop injury like this cost you? Using this imitator product instead of Roundup Ultramax could result in a 5 bushel per acre yield loss. Watch how fast that adds up. On every 100-acre field, the imitator product could cost you $1,000. Every 300 acres, $3,000. Can you afford to lose all this? Stick with Roundup Ultramax. Proven crop safety, proven safe on your yields.
Backed by Roundup Rewards.
When reviewing the Lexus LS430, Automobile Magazine said, no car in this class has more inviting leather, a more comfortable ride, a superior stereo, or a more logical navigation system. Perhaps this is why, for the second year in a row, Automobile Magazine has named the LS430 the best luxury car over $40,000. To its owners, it's the best luxury sedan in the world. The LS430, a Germain Lexus of Dublin and Germain Lexus of Easton.
Tonight, George has a huge crush.
I am definitely down for some rock climbing. Yeah, me too. I am down.
On Elaine's boyfriend.
He's a male bimbo. He's a bimbo.
On the next Seinfeld. Tonight at 11:30 on ABC 6. NewsCenter is brought to you by Fazoli's.
All right, tomorrow's Friday. Here's what we're looking at. 57 as you head out the doors. You come home 75. Real quick, let me show you the weekend forecast. 78 Saturday, 74 Sunday, and 77 on Monday.
All right. That's it for us. Seinfeld is next.
Have a good night.
The best bring it all together, like the 2002 Nissan Sentra. You're moving up. Sentra will get you there with 126 horsepower and 35 highway miles per gallon. You're stepping out. Do it in Vogue with European-inspired styling. You demand the best. Nissan lets you drive our best without the high cost. Plus, with low 0.9 APR financing, bringing the best together has never been easier. The best I ever had. Nissan. Driven.
It's your day off. Spend it wisely. Come to Super Saturday at Kohl's this Saturday only from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Save 33 to 40% on all swimwear for the entire family. Take 50% off all men's Dockers and Croft & Barrow shorts. Celebrate America with patriotic tees. Adults $5, kids $4. And get ready for summer with 50% off our entire summer living patio shop. It's Super Saturday at Kohl's this Saturday only. Kohl's, that's more like it.
We're 2 years young in our new location, so come celebrate with us at John Hinderer Honda's second annual anniversary sale. You can lease a 2- or 4-door 2002 Accord V6 for just $289 per month, or lease a 2-door Civic EX for just $199 per month.
It's a great feeling doing business with John Hinderer Honda. It's a great feeling doing business with John Hinderer Honda.
In Paris, women who are thin